post-insurgency urban renewal project is one critical area of intervention. The Babagana Umara Zulum administration in Borno State is making a lasting impact on the lives of the citizens. Mass deliveries of landmark infrastructure are today the major defining features of Maiduguri and many more urban centers across the state. Correspondent Mohammed Goni chronicles some of these infrastructural interventions in the state.
With attainment of peace across the state and resettlement of most displaced communities, Borno State government saw the need to give urban communities a facelift with developmental projects and structures in line with urban renewal policy. Housing estates have been built across most urban communities and the state capital to address housing deficit in the township, in addition to houses built for resettlement of IDPs. The state government has constructed dual carriageways at various locations within the metropolis and environs, adorned with street lights, in addition to a number of roads and drainages spread across the state. Apart from the first and longest flyover in the northeast constructed along custom area in the state capital, second flyover has reached advanced stage of completion, and third one expected to come up soon, as announced by Governor Zulum during 2024 budget presentation. As part of post-insurgency economic recovery, the state authorities deem it fit to construct shopping malls, markets, and motor parks, which also give the township a facelift in addition to boosting internally generated revenue. The urbanization policy also requires compliance with the master plan of the state capital, which the Borno State Geographic Information Service is working hard to compel compliance by demolishing illegally built structures and offer compensation where necessary. Many more mega schools have sprung off in the state capital to educate the ever-growing population of youth, especially children denied access to education by the 13 years of insurgency. More of such developmental projects are expected as envisioned by the governor during 2024 budget presentation. In Maiduguri, Mohammed Goni, NTA News.
And joining me live from Maiduguri is correspondent Maijama'a. Hello, Maijama'a. Now, from the background reports, we can say it is indeed laced with beautiful infrastructure. Is it part of the New Deal in Borno State? And how would you contextualize the urban renewal interventions in the state?
Let's begin by contextualizing the real issues, the real deed here in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. When we talk of 13 years of prolonged and protracted insurgency, we are in practical terms referring to 13 years of violent destruction across the length of breadth of Borno State. To appreciate what has been done so far is the fact that nowhere here in Maiduguri, the state capital, one can practically see any relics of Boko Haram insurgency. That is the extent to which the government has gone in reconstructing the state and wiping out all the relics of insurgency. A non-governmental organization in collaboration with the British Council yesterday put an estimate of 1.9 trillion naira as part of the losses in the course of this insurgency, in which over 5,000 schools have been destroyed. That was the situation. Now all this has been almost reversed, talking about the commitment of the present government to deliver massively in terms of infrastructure. Take for instance, while we are saying behind me is the Maiduguri Metro Housing Project, a beautiful infrastructure laced with all the equipment needed for convenience. It is aimed at delivering massive housing to especially the civil servants. About 12 similar housing estates have been located across the state, all completed. I'm talking about roads and flyovers. Beautiful and smooth roads across the length and breadth of especially the urban centers. I'm talking about schools. Wherever a school was destroyed, a more beautiful one has been put in place at the moment. Talking about skyscrapers that have been put in place in most primary and post-primary schools, including the tertiary institutions. So this is the new deal as far as infrastructure is concerned. There are equally deliveries in terms of markets and shopping malls. We are aware of the Monday market that has been engulfed by fire recently. If you go there now, it's a brand new market that is put in place. There are so many other shopping complexes and malls that are aimed at enhancing the economic viability of these urban centers. All these are done with the sole aim of wiping out the sorry state of affairs that occasioned the 13 years of insurgency that has almost crippled all the socio-economic aspects of life here in Borno State. This is the situation. This is the New Deal in Borno State.
Thank you very much indeed, Maijama'a, for bringing us the New Deal in Borno State. And we know that these projects will definitely have a positive impact on the president of the state. Thank you very much indeed, Maijama'a.